Hello. Hi guys. It's been a fat minute since I've made anything really. I don't have my camera, so I can't use my VTuber-ish type model, but you guys do get my PNG model. So, you will have that. It's unfortunate that it's been a while since I've last streamed. Yeah. Needless to say, the military has been a lot since then. I went to basic since August 4th, as you guys says last known. I've been in AIT for a little bit, so I finally got all my stuff finally settled up. I got the cord that I needed for my little mic here. Apparently I didn't have my mic cord, so I had to go to the PX, or the troop store that they call it, and go buy myself a new cord for it. So, how was basic? It was terrible. It was absolutely atrocious. No, actually, it was really awesome. I probably got the best platoon any man or person could ever ask for in basic. I got the best everything. It was Fort Sill. That's where I went to for basic. If you've ever been to Fort Sill, then I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here is the, okay, whatever this is. Okay, I guess we're doing this for the display capture. Let me just adjust this, right? Scale filtering. No. If I remember correctly, there we go. Much better. You guys get to see my ugly ass desktop. I had everything organized, but I guess after I plugged it in, it just, I guess not. Everything's now over here, which infuriates me, because I'm trying to find programs that I don't remember. Deary, where have you been? Yes, I have so many questions, so many things to answer. Yes, been a basic. That's where I've been. Military, army, stuff. But I'm back, so, oh, that made you sound more robotic? Oh, I don't know, it did. Anyways, but I'm back though, so it's been a long haul. Bleh. I don't know what to play. I don't think I want to play any games. I feel like I just want to talk and just relax, and like we can throw in like a TV show or something. I can look something up we can use. I don't know. We'll have to decide something. We have to put a vote. Should we like? What should we do? What should we do? My goodness, so many things. You could just stare at my desktop while we talk, I guess. Zomboid? Let's go. Let's meditate. No, we can meditate. Deary eye reveal. No, you already see my face. You guys have seen my face. You just have to do some digging. My face is somewhere out there. But anyways, we're here. I have so many stories I can tell you guys. Let's talk about basic. Let's talk about the crazy things I've seen during basic and AIT. The crazy things. While we play some buckshot roulette. How's that sound? Let's turn off the volume so we don't get absolutely ear raped from this. I guess we'll just play it in this. We'll play it like this. Oh my goodness. I miss your ASMRs. So many people do. So many people may miss my ASMRs. It's hard. I missed all of you guys too myself. I miss streaming. I specifically miss the streaming. I know I did some streams before, but I can't talk. Before what is this? Why is it? Okay, that's weird. Alright. There we go, much better. Yeah, I missed it so much. But now I'm finally back. This is my first stream, it's been a minute. Okay, so where do I even begin about the crazy stories of basic training? Why don't we just start from the very beginning? Why don't we? Okay, so when I first, we'll start from the top, okay? When I moved out everything, I finally moved everything out of my house. I got into a storage unit, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll just go. Yeah, I was too late. Everything was already made. I was going to the military. I was going to go to basic. I boarded the plane from my home state and went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma for like 2 months. When I first got to basic, what we did was we were in the bus and we finally get to the destinations of what we're supposed, or they call it Vesey Hall. I don't know if any of you guys are watching have been in the army and I've been to Fort Sill, but it's crazy. We call it Vesey Hall, and we had to do paperwork, obviously quite a bit of paperwork. And after we were done, we were with our paperwork. Oh, hello, FaZe. Welcome. But man, that was a crazy first 48 hours when I was in basic training. It's so much to talk about. We get our stuff issued to us pretty quickly, surprisingly. Like our camo packs, it's essential here. It's so beautiful. You get camo packs. Oh my god. The first piece of advice I ever got while in basic training, like the first thing I hear from anybody's mouth to tell me to like not to do something or to do something in basic training was like, it was like a horror story. I'm scared shitless out of my mind. I just got to basic. I just watched my first smoking by watching some guy get smoked because he smiled in formation. What was okay. I just saw that. I'm pissed scared out of my mind. And first thing I hear out of somebody's mouth once we get to the bay is like, don't use their sunscreen. It turns your skin red. That's the first thing I hear is that, oh my god, I'm gonna take the risk. Yeah, exactly. That's the first thing I hear is don't use their sunscreen. It turns your skin red. And the person telling me this, like has a shaved head because he's been there for like a couple of days. Dude's like, his head is extremely red. Oh my god. It's crazy. If anything like Texas stationing, it must have been bad. Yeah, it's terrible. 3 live, 2 blank. Okay, I gotta remember that. Oh my god. That's the first thing I hear. I don't know. So much things to talk about, to reminisce about. It overwhelms my brain, and then suddenly I forget everything because it's just like that. Is there anything you guys want to know specifically about basic? How about we start with that? Because I can't really go with myself. I want to know what you guys want to know. Because reminiscing here isn't helping me. Everyone missed Deary. No. Did someone order a tank engine? Yes, indeed. I had thought you must have been doing something with the military since the post on Twitter had military means. Yes, it has. I've been going through the training processes or whatever with the military. I've been going through basic training. I'm in AIT right now, like I said. I'm working. My MOS is 25 Hotel, so I'm a network and telecommunications specialist, which I just work with IP addresses and networking and like internet type shit. And yeah, it's pretty basic. It's pretty easy actually, if you think of it. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna die. Goodbye, world. But how was the food? Oh, that's a good question actually. The food is terrible. The food is absolutely it's nasty, dude. The 2 things they like to serve the most is fish and chicken. and those have to be the worst things ever. Their fish is like cod. It's terrible fish. It doesn't taste extravagant. Their seasonings are and then the chicken is just hella dry. It's terrible. The good thing, what I like about when they have spaghetti, oh man, when they put out the spaghetti, yeah, today's gonna be a good day when they use the spaghetti. Alright. Bro got PTSD from basic experience. What was the living quarters like? Well, there's like 50 other dudes in the living quarters. There's like a kill floor in the middle of the quarters. It was a lot of people to sleep with. When you're like 50 people in the same fucking room, it gets very hectic. You're trying to sleep. I'm on the top bunk. There's like a light, fluorescent light right next to me. One morning I woke up, like I was in the middle of a nice dream, in the middle of the fucking night, right? And oh my god, I was sleeping so well. And bro, I swear I thought I died, bro. I was dreaming, and then all of a sudden, white. I got flashbanged. It was white. I thought I saw God. I was like, did I die in my sleep? Is this how it is? And then I opened my eyes, and there's a fluorescent light in my face, and everybody's waking. I was like, oh yeah, no. I'm still in basic. Bro, I was so dazed. Anyways, hi, Minty. Hello. Hello. Hi, Minty. Hello. Spaghetti is good. Spaghetti's delicious. They also have a side where they always serve burgers and stuff, so that's okay in AIT. But back in basic, the food was, you got what you got. It was pretty much basically that. Their French toast was fucking amazing. To die for. Let's look at the rice, either undercooked or overcooked. You pin that right in the tail. You pin that tail in the donkey. Saving, bro. The rice is either undercooked or overcooked. Usually overcooked. No, is it undercooked? No, it just doesn't taste right. The rice is never right. Never get it right. And I want teriyaki sauce, and I want barbecue sauce, and I want Parmesan, but they never have any of that, and it pisses me off. I want barbecue sauce, I want Parmesan, and I sure as hell want my fucking whatever. Want my teriyaki sauce. Are you okay, Jerry? You don't sound as cheerful as you did before you left. I'm being quiet. It's ASMR. But maybe I'm not. I don't know. Who knows? We're even on. I remember what we had. Okay, well, that worked out, I guess. Hi. I seem to serve you pineapple pizza. They never had pizza. Maybe once every month. Like twice I've ever seen the entire time there. They had pizza. And it was like ass. It was ass pizza. Ugh. Oh my god. The field, when you were out in the field, that was crazy, bro. In the Oklahoma heat? Nah. Ain't dealing with that Oklahoma heat. No. If you live in Oklahoma, you know what I'm talking about. That shit's ass. Especially when you're out there for hours on end, bro. I got wicked sunburns. Bruh. You can't, and please be safe, dearie. The dearie doll. Yes, we'll be safe. Hello, Batu Legends. I can't even focus on the game while I'm talking right now, so I don't even know what I'm doing. We got 3 live, 2 blank. Okay. Let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. I don't know much about Oklahoma. Yeah, it's weird. Let's smoke a pack of ciggies and get our cigarette fixin'. Crack open a cold one. That's alive. How about another one? Please be alive. Yes, perfect. So we just gotta make sure to do. If this is alive, we're in luck. No, it's a blank. I should have done this first before I did that. Oh no, I can still shoot him regardless. Okay, that works out. Way to go, way to go. It is humid in Oklahoma. It is. Yeah, it's terrible. I just got there at the end of summer. The butt crack. Actually, no, at the peak of summer is when I got there. Somewhat. For fucking Oklahoma. So, 3 live, 3 blank. So it was ass. But I got out. I'm in Georgia now. I'm at Fort Gordon. That's where they got me. Yeah, sure. If we just happen to get this one, we win this round. What other questions you guys got? Oh, we did it. Yay. Congrats. Oh, we're in Oklahoma? Not anymore. I told you. I just moved to Fort Gordon. Or Fort Eisenhower, as they call it. So I just finished basic there. But aside from that, there's crazy stories. I'm trying to remember the gas chamber. The gas chamber was crazy. It was super rainy that day, and we were doing a big ass ruck to the gas chamber because usually it's a somewhat distance away from the barracks. We rucked everywhere with like 40 pounds in our back. It was crazy. We finally get to the gas chamber. It was a very rainy day. But it was super rainy. 1 live, 2 blank. We were drenched by the time we got there, and the drills, it was like, so when we were getting our training for using the gas masks, or the pro masks is what they called them, it was like fucking piss pouring rain. We're out in the middle of the rain. The instructor's like, holy shit, it's fucking raining. This is how we do this. And it's just, while he's teaching us, bro, he's like in the middle of the sentence, like, holy fuck, the rain. And then he goes back to teaching us. It's hilarious. And then we finally learn how to use the gas mask. By the time it's over, we're all fucking drenched. It's cold as fuck. We're all downpouring rain. I hate rain now because of this shit. I hate it. But we get done. We have some MREs, type shit. We learn the procedures of CBurn. And then finally, we get to the good part. The point of it all. The gas chamber. So we put on our masks. Well, we didn't put on our masks. We let the other platoons went first. So we were the second to last platoon, I think, to go. But it was funny because watching all the platoons get ready, and they all go in, and then they all come out, and you're sitting on the bleachers, and you're watching everybody walk out, just going, just barfing and coughing and snot and saliva, tears everywhere. It was fucking hilarious. My head fuse we learned. Oh, it's tingly. Deers in military was something new. Yeah. Don't dox yourself. Oh my god. As it was, yeah, watching other platoons get out was fucking hilarious. I'm trying to find, there's a picture of me I have, of me going out of the gas chamber. I'm like, ooh, making a stupid face. But when I went to the gas chamber, it wasn't bad at first, because you're wearing a gas mask. And apparently someone obviously didn't get a proper seal on their mask, so while everyone else was in the cold section, which isn't even that bad, the person that didn't properly seal their mask, they're like coughing, and like they go up to the drill sergeant like, get it, seal it, and the drill sergeant's like, stop moving, and then she's like, okay, fine, get out, and they kicked him out to fix it. She came back in, but it was hilarious. And then we get to the main part of the gas chamber after they make us do some exercises. I couldn't breathe even with the mask on because they did the exercises. So I was like a little bit claustrophobic, you can say, just a little bit, but it didn't bother me much. I just had to do some deep breathing and it was nice. But we get to the hot part of the gas chamber, and it looks like fucking Breaking Bad. There's a guy in the middle with a gas mask on. He's like cooking up the tear gas in the middle, like fucking cooking plate and everything. It looks like straight up Breaking Bad. This guy's wearing like goggles and everything. It's hilarious. And then they make us like take some deep breaths, and then we have us halfway remove our gas masks. Once we took off our gas masks a little bit, with our eyes closed this time, like, we had to breathe in a couple of deep breaths that they make us. And at first I was like, this isn't bad. This isn't... it hit. My throat started to burn. My lungs were like, whoa, what is this feeling? I tried not to breathe, but it was very spicy air, needless to say. Very spicy. We put our masks back on, and they teach us how to clear it. Well, they already did, but they make us clear the gas masks, and it actually proves that it works. It works, yes, clear your gas mask. It felt amazing. Immediate relief. Mwah. If I'm not wrong, some Seaburn service members are immune to the gas now. I heard rumors that some people are immune to tear gas, but I don't know. That's just... I guess, I don't know, it just affects certain people. I just heard that other people are affected less by it, not that they are immune to it, so I don't know. They make us clear gas masks, and then eventually they make us take it off completely, the full gas mask, put on our chest, and we did that. Was that a live round? I can't remember. Okay, it was. They make us take off our gas masks completely. That wasn't fun. They wanted us to take it off and then sing the Soldier's Creed, to which I did, and they were right. I did not make it past the second sentence of the Soldier's Creed before I started coughing. I kept my eyes open this time, like they said, and it didn't hurt. It just felt like someone was poking my eye directly. It was weird. It wasn't painful, but it was sure as hell uncomfortable. So, the tear gas was a bit weird. And it was funny. I was the first group to leave. So, they... as I was leaving, I get out. The person in front of me, like, walked the other direction into the drill sergeants, and he was pushed away, bro. The dude barfed everywhere. I kept on going to where I was supposed to, and then as I was walking by the other direction, bro, I saw my battle buddy who was leaving because he couldn't see. He slammed his face first into the edge of the wall, the door frame, and fucking knocked himself over. The other drill sergeants look at him like, holy shit, trainee, why'd you do that? It was hilarious. You can see. Oh my god. Oh, would you classify the dudes immune to tear gas as super soldier? No, not even close. Just because you're immune to tear gas doesn't give you no perks for shit. Doesn't make you special. You're not special. Hello. I didn't see it. Oh, I guess I have to watch my stream. It was... Yeah, it doesn't make you special. Oh, that was the gas chamber. I'd rather actually go through the gas chamber again than cut onions. I hated the gas chamber. Or sorry, I hate cutting onions. Those are more powerful for some reason. What the fuck? Yeah, no wonder why I couldn't remember that. I guess we'll just go based off of luck. I won't survive even a minute in military training. I really hate violence and that sort of thing, and I break under the pressure so fast. I guess it just isn't for some people. I thought I would break too, but it surprisingly wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, that was a live round. I'm not even paying attention. I'm too busy talking to you guys to even pay attention to the game. How's everything? It's all good. It's good. Lock 'em up, boys. Okay. Deary is now a threat. No, I'm not. Don't mess with the military deer. No. There's another story. We have these toe the line, which is essentially bed checks here, but you have to like toe the line of the kill floor so the drill sergeants like take accountability before you go to bed and stuff. And like, it was funny because I was only wearing long sleeves that day because I didn't have my normal summer PTs. So drill sergeant comes in, does the head count and everything, and he looks at me, he's like, trainee, why are you wearing your long sleeve PTs? And I'm like, drill sergeant, I tried to come up with a reasonable, like, I was gonna say my summer PTs were stolen, or they were in the laundry, I didn't have them. I was gonna say a valid excuse, but for some reason, the only thing that came out of my mouth that night was, drill sergeant, those are my PJ. Drill sergeant, those are my PJs. Drill sergeant looked at me, he's like, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that, trainee. And I was like, holy fuck. The other trainees, my battle buddies were laughing their ass off. It was fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Drill sergeant, those are my PJs. He was stoked. And then there was another time. We just finished bed checks, and this other drill sergeant he left, and then he came back into the bay, because he forgot to ask about sick call. And as the whole bay was silent and at ease while he was asking for it, all of a sudden you hear in the back bathrooms, in the bathrooms, is just loud moaning just coming from the back bathroom, and the whole room's just quiet. And the drill sergeant just looks at us like, okay, and just walks out. Man, I had never laughed so hard. Oh my god. That was fucking hilarious. Hopefully it isn't a scar as bad as Welcome back, Daria. Hope stuff's doing well, and if things aren't, you can come back to me. Stick around, I'll check at you. Listen. Oh, thank you. No dirty joke, those are my PJ sergeant. Dude, I said some stupid things to drill sergeants, and they just find it hilarious. Like, I try to be funny, and the drill sergeant is just like, I don't know, there was another time, we just got down at the shooting range. We have to do, like, the shakedowns to make sure we're not sneaking brass, aka bullets, into the bays or whatever, because we have weapons. They don't want us to, like, sneak in and, like, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. They don't trust us. So, it's funny. On the way to the clearing barrel, where we have to clear our guns, to make sure that to the drill sergeants, to show them that, hey, we don't have bullets in our gun. Weapon, my bad, and that weapon is clear. So we go up to the clearing barrel, and I rack the chamber forward, and the drill sergeant goes, hey, rack that back. What's in your barrel there? And I'm like, yes, drill sergeant. Rack it back. Look at the barrel. And the drill sergeant like, what's that? What's that down your barrel? And I'm like, drill sergeant, I don't know. It looks to be debris. And the drill sergeant's like, clear that out. Whatever it is, clear it out of your chamber or your barrel. I'm like, yes, drill sergeant. And pop it open, clear that bitch out, and what falls out is a big ass mangled corpse of like a tarantula. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And here I am taking my charging handle and poking it, and drill sergeant like, what is that, trainee? And my drill sergeant looks to be a dead tarantula. Drill sergeant with the senior drill sergeant with her fucking genuine reaction is like, ugh, that's gross. Her reaction was priceless. But yeah, there's a tarantula in my gun, and the fact that it was crumpled up in the chamber, which means it was still alive before I racked it forward. So while I was carrying it like 100 meters down the line to the clearing barrel, that motherfucker was still alive in my Megport. Just chilling in there while I was walking down the line. And then and I killed it when I racked the bolt forward. That's when the drill sergeant noticed. It's crazy. This is not my... Why is that? Hold on a minute. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. So it was crazy. Hello. Man, where are you? Trying to play the game and talk to you guys is very confusing. It's like, I'm sorry if like the game is like nothing is happening because I'm just too busy focusing on the chat here and trying to like talk. There was, oh my god, that's alive. Okay, it won't matter. You're gonna die anyways. Smoke a ciggy. I pop that off. How are you? I'm doing good. Military, huh? Anyways, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Poison damage when you hit the target. Bro, right, that spider in the chamber, bro. Poison damage. Yeah. Oh my god. I was at hospital like 3 weeks later for 5 days because my heart. Emotional, but to check on it because my blood was pumping really bad. Extra my body. Sorry to hear that. Well, we win, yay. We won. Pretty easy. It's not too hard of a game, really. But it was funny. I could get relaxed like this. And like talk. I'm gonna probably stop playing the game. Because that's it. Okay, I guess we're stuck on the screen for like a minute or two. There was another time, drill sergeant, it was the middle of the anvil. The anvil was like the worst for me during basic training. The worst time in basic training was the anvil for me. It was like, we have 3 trials you have to complete to graduate from basic training. We have the hammer, the anvil, and the forge. There's some background noise. I'm sorry if you guys hear. What the okay. As I was saying, the worst one was, you think the forge would be the worst one since it's the last trial you need to complete, where you have to do the 10-mile ruck and be out in the field doing some quote-unquote intense drills for like 4 days. But no, the anvil, the second trial, was the worst for me. And it's that or the hammer, the first one. So it's really confusing to think that the last one would be the easiest. Anyways. The anvil was terrible. I can start by saying that the anvil, we got there, and on the very first day, like midway through the day when we first got there, we set up our little patrol base, you know, this like little circle with a bunch of like, we have rucks and stuff. We just patrol, you know, a little camp, basically, post security. There was a fire that broke out, like a big ass brush fire right next to our training area. So we have the drill sergeant coming in. She's rushing in. He's like, "Trainees, pack your shit, get out, go, 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 go." And I was like, "Is this another drill? Is this one of those drills?" No, it was not a drill. It was a real life scenario. She wanted us out of there. There was a big ass bush fire. We get out to the street, and we just see this massive fire, and a shit ton of fucking like fire trucks zooming by, and everything. And we're like, well, that's great for our first day for the anvil. It was funny. And then finally they get that put out, and yeah, I'm using the ASMR mic.
We get back to our patrol base. Everything returns as usual. Now we have this little area that's just black and charcoal that we use for the training area. And it's really cool because it looks like a desolate battleground for like no man's land. So in the end, it kind of turned out pretty cool. I didn't sleep the night before. And now we're just like trying to sleep in the middle of the night here. And I wake up in the middle of the night. I have to post security at like 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the fucking morning. I have to patrol the area, make sure no one's trying to break the perimeter and get into the patrol base and like sneak in. I have to make sure that, and all of a sudden, I'm super tired. I see a white flash of light way in the distance, way in the distance, and I see another, and then another, and I'm like, that can't be it. That can't be what I think it is. And yeah, it was. Did they find out you're a furry? No, never. I never told anybody. I don't want that. Me too. I had a nightmare all day long. You should eat food. Eat some food. Eat some food. As I was, yeah, it was lightning. I saw in the distance, and I'm like, okay, well, the storm can't be coming over to us, right? I was wrong. That storm was approaching. The thunder got louder, the lights got brighter, and I was like, shit, 3 in the morning, haven't slept the night before, tired as fuck, and now it's about to rain, and we got no cover. I hope the drill sergeants take us to, like, a shelter that's nearby. No, they did not. They did not care. Drill sergeants did not give a flying fuck. All they did was come out to our patrol base, tell us to put our wet weathers on. Need to mention that my wet weathers were stolen since the gas chamber. I haven't had them since, so I was in for a fucking time of my life. So, nothing to protect me from the water, nothing to protect me from the cold. I was cold, I had to piss, I was tired as fuck, and now it's gonna go rain. Eventually, yeah, it starts drizzling, the wind starts to pick up, and everything. Before I know it, it's downpouring piss rain. I'm now drenched in water. I'm sitting here on the ruck, on my rucksack with my rifle in hand, like shivering my ass off, soaking wet. Haven't slept before, so I'm tired. It's gotten to the point where I'm like hallucinating now. I'm seeing things in the trees. I'm talking to the trees. I'm thinking like, oh man, this is my battle buddy. Yeah, how's it going, bro? And then I blink, it's just a tree. I'm seeing shadows. I think it's enemies up in bushes type stuff. I was hallucinating. I was seeing lights where there really wasn't. And I was like, this is getting freaky, alright? This is getting freaky. I don't like this. And yeah, it was freaky. Because the only thing that gave you light was the thunder. And the occasional battle buddy with the red light in your face. I had one actually come up to me. He's like, are you okay, dude? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be alright. I wasn't alright. That was the worst night of my life in basic training. Wet, cold, tired, need to use the restroom. I was seeing things. I had never been so driven to the edge of insanity than that. Now I know to bring my wet weather tops and shit. It's been long. That is how military life is. Yes, it is. It is. Storms are pretty until you're sitting out in the middle of the rain, of the cold, for like several hours, freezing your balls off, drenched in moisture. Yeah, not fun. What are we gonna do? Shit. You see here, if I can set to... There's that. Okay, I guess we got this. We got this. This will work. How's this? This is better than seeing my desktop. We knew you could do it. I know. There was times at basic where I was like, shit, am I actually gonna make it? Am I gonna do this? Am I not gonna make it? I kept questioning myself. But there was one time, like our first ruck, it was only like 2 miles too. It was pretty easy. But they made us load the rucks with a shit ton of weight at first, and then slowly lessen the weight as we went on. But it was super hard because we just started rucking. I wasn't used to it. I didn't know how to pack things properly. I was exhausted. I was tired towards the end of the ruck, and I actually started to cry. Like, I started tearing up and everything. I was like, shit, is this it? Am I not gonna make this shit? And then I see a deer out in the field. I'm like, that's a deer. Oh my god, it's so adorable. And I started crying even more. Because it reminded me of back at home and everything. And it reminded me of someone special that I knew, who was also a deer, another friend. And I was like, no. It was so nice. And yeah, starting to build those muscles. Yeah, I was weak. I lost 20 pounds after I was done with basic. 20 pounds. I was 180. I came out of basic at like 155 or 160. I was crazy. That's my new phrase. That's crazy. That's because that's what the drill sergeants would say, but for the half right face, which is but the command they give you before they put you in a front leaning rest, which is push-up position. You're about to be doing some corrective action. So they would say, that's crazy, trainee. Half right, face, front leaning rest position, move, in cadence. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh my god. Oh, Red Dead Adir, yes. Guess you can say you saw your furry ancestors during the training. Yes, I did. I did indeed. So when you're continuing your training, what do you mean continuing? I'm in AIT, so it's Advanced Individual Training, which is, I'm already done with basic. Now I'm actually it's technically like military college now for me. So I'm just learning specifics of my specific job, which is networking. So it's like internet stuff. I feel like this is the first deer to actually put out, or actually outpower any deer hunter. Yes, indeed. Good to see you again. You're amazing deer. Oh, thank you. Had to leave the church to attend a historical moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's essentially military college is what AIT is. So it's just basically teach me specifically about my job. And then once I finish AIT and graduate from that, I'll actually start my military career. Like, start it. So I'm not even, like, officially what they say is soldier yet. To a civilian, I'm a soldier. And to the military, technically, yes, I'm a soldier. But I still don't have the full privileges other soldiers would. Quite yet. You're gonna go lay in the snow. Dress warm, please. I don't know what snow's where you're at. Bye-bye. Okay. Why do you say weird things? Honestly, I'm so happy you were streaming today, and I'm very glad you're doing well. Thank you. I'm doing very well as of now, so far. Everything's been going fine, and I figured I'd stream since I got my mic set up, and I haven't heard my quality of my mic in a fat minute, so I was like, yeah, I'm a stream. Tonight's the night. I wanted some sleep, but who cares? Who cares about the sleep? Nobody cares. I'll not dress warm, okay? So you are training to become a soldier in combat, like using the firearms or whatever? No, that's basic training. I'm done with that. I finished basic training. I'm officially in the military now. Okay, I'm in AIT, which is military college, essentially. I'm learning to do my job in my specific MOS career field, which is 25 Hotel networking. So I'm done with the basic training stuff. I'm learning now to work on technology that's specific to my job. Other people in basic would go to their MOS AIT for what they're training for what their job in the military is. So some people would go to artillery. They would do that. They would do AIT for artillery. I'm doing AIT for networking. So, basic training is over. I'm done with that. That's the hardest part of all the military career. I'm done with that. I can't believe the deer in my army is a real thing now. Yep, it's a real thing. Most soldiers too got basic weapons training. You have to. That's a requirement. Is a basic training for firearms. Is like understanding firearms and weapon safety. But some others got more advanced training. Can be. Depends on what you're going for. Deary IT ASMR. I know. I feared of the furry AIT, meme. I made fun of it. I joked around about AIT furries, and here I am, the very baseline or definition of an AIT furry. I guess you become what you fear. Lived long enough to see yourself become the villain. Type shit. In short, he's a student at a schoolhouse. Once he passes, he'll be off the fleet. Yeah, definitely. So you're gonna go be those military networking where monitor enemies lurking? No, we just make sure communication is established between everywhere in the military. So I'm not gonna be in the battlefield. I'm gonna be making sure satellites are up and working, and that connections are made between different places, and that soldiers are talking to one another, type shit, on secure lines. That's what I'm doing. My first stream of yours, how's it going? It's doing good. Hope you're doing well. Surprised there are only 30 people here. That's quite a few people, honestly. More than I expected. So, not too bad. I expected like 10 people at most, but I guess we're cool. Basically, Dispatch Military Furry Edition. No. I never played Dispatch, but I don't think you're dispatching. I'm just working on technology and making sure everything's plugged in correctly, and that networking and telecommunications are up. I'm the one that makes sure their internet works. Oh my me. Hello. Yes, we are all glad you're not on the front lines. There would have been an alternate reality where I would have been infantry, because it was either this MOS or infantry that I would have been stuck with. So, I guess I'm lucky, because this one's pretty laid back. This is a nice MOS. So I was doing drawing. It's alright. As of now, I'm currently pursuing my art major in community college. That's cool. Well, I hope you get there. Dispatch mid for not letting me date that Batman. Oh my god. So the logistical part of the military, yes. But more or less, I'm working on signal. That's what it is. It's signal. So I'm making sure the logistics, the info, gets transmitted from one place to another in the proper way. That's what I'm doing. You have a great soft voice, so I enjoy your lovely voice while I write a script for my new ASMR. Oh. What are you planning on doing for videos? I have pre-record videos, so those are going to post first, and then I'll see what I'm going to do. I might post one recently before, because I got one coming out later this month, like the 16th. It's a good one, but I don't think it's going to be as good popular as any other ones. My video's been pretty trash as of late. I need to step up my game. I need to lock in, I can say, but I wish you a terrific Tuesday. You too. Hope you have a good Tuesday, Izzy. Tuesday. I can't speak. I'm speaking too fast. Will there be any new military themed ASMR? Maybe. I hope I meet you at the con one day. I don't think I'm going to any con till like 2027 when I have enough accumulated free time and PTO to go, or HBO or whatever. That's holiday Black Cave. I mean, like, yeah, PTO. But the past week I attended 2 car shows. That's cool. Maybe I should just do some ASMR. Just stop talking your ears off and just focus on the olden days when I would just talk ever so gently into your ear and just lean in. I missed those days. Good old ASMR. Now, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I accidentally licked. Oh, my mouse. No. I also drank some pure isop. Okay, please stop talking this weird stuff. My man, if you're not okay, could you please seek professional help and not bring that here? Please. God damn, bro. No, your videos are nice. I'm curious, are you interested in continuing the Pull to ASMR series? Also, I do love the creative stuff you put together. The mouth sounds are very nice. I am not sure. Maybe I should continue the Pull to series. People seem to love it. But there's another series that I really do want to work on that I used to do. You know what I'm talking about. My other series. The original. The reason why why this channel was made in the first place. Let me just there we go. Okay. Go back to ASMR. I have been having this inner thoughts where I'm convinced Deer enjoyed a little bit too much being a Lovecraftian horror in the Putoy video. I agree. I wish to be a Lovecraftian horror one day. One day. Yes, eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension, and it's just a deer kissing your ears. Yeah, my apocalypse videos. Oh goodness. What is your favorite part about ASMR? I love how intimate it feels. It's very pleasant. I love it too. I like heartbeats and kisses and like intense, gentle petting. Maybe some unintelligible whispers of how much I love you. That feels so nice. I love the personal attention. I feel like the one with the heartbeat is one of the most intimate, aside from the kisses. Because for the heartbeat, it's like listening to someone's life force. What's giving them life? It's nice. Hello, Keith. I honestly love those recordings where the person falls asleep during recording. Those are always so nice. I want cookies. Someone lets me live out my gay furry roommate fantasies. Is that one of the reasons I love it? Oh my god. I hope those kisses are intense. I'm not sure if they are. But I sure hope they are. I didn't expect this stream for much long because I have bed checks in a little bit, and I am indeed extremely tired. It's been a long day, and I got things I need to do tomorrow, so I love you guys so much, my sweet little beans. But I do suppose it's time I go. As much as I like to stay, what if we kiss a deer under the Christmas tree? Please do. But I suppose I say goodnight. It sucks to go so soon.